Hey team, Jesse Reynolds here. Got two quick training thoughts on the WOD video from Monday. I think today's the 21st. And the first thing, very simple thought. We are 5 days now into our 3-week pay period. Have you simply made the decision to break through? That's the first question I have for you. We are seeing some incredible starts from so many champions around the team. Just understand this, that 3-week periods are the time to break through either to new pin levels or earn rookie bonuses or hit certain pay period goals. We're on live TV here. Hold on one second, buddy. Oh, Mama is at the gym as we are recording this. Yay, Daniel. All right. The second thing I want to talk about is getting yourself and your prospects and your team members to large meetings. So there are several large group meetings happening in many different places around the country right now, or going to be coming up soon. I know we've got several champions hitting the road and doing meetings. I see like the Butlers are doing some road trips and going to some different places like Michigan and Valdosta and stuff like that. And so all I want to help you understand are like right now, here we are in Nashville. Tomorrow night we've got platinum leaders, 15-year veterans, Benji and Tanya Parr, coming to Nashville to do a meeting. And I want to help you understand that the most important thing that you can do is to get new people in the room for large group meetings like this. This is always the most important skill for us to focus on. You can do all other things wrong in AdvoCare, but get yourself and your people to impending events, and you're going to see growth in your business. That's from Hall of Fame distributor Mark Lykett. So how do you get people in the room? It's very simple. You have to tell them why they want to be there. Now, the most important way to do that is you have to share with people why you're doing AdvoCare. Share your story. Share with them what has happened for you. And I mean specifically from a financial standpoint. It's not going to be products that are going to get people to drive an hour away to go to a large group meeting. There has to be a financial motivator, a financial gain for them to be able to get them in the room for that. So first you need to share your story. If you have earned any income in AdvoCare, share specifically how much additional income you have earned. If you earned $300 last month, tell them I earned $300 last month, and then tell them why you're doing AdvoCare. Tell them specifically your goal of how much specific income by what date and what you're going to do with it. So if you earned $300 last month in AdvoCare and you're just getting started and your goal is to earn $1,500 a month by January so you can get your kids out of daycare, then you need to tell them, I earned $300 last month. My goal is to be earning $1,500 a month by January so I can get my kids out of daycare. And I can't help but think, what if, those are important words, what if you saw this like I did and we could help you do the same thing? See, financial motivator. What if you saw this like we do or like I did and we could help you do the same thing? Now, if you know something specifically about one of your friends or family members or coworkers, and like that they've got credit card debt. So, cousin Billy, I know you've got that credit card debt, and that's been weighing on you for a while. What if you came out Tuesday night to Cool Springs and you heard Benji Parr talk, and you learned a way to get yourself out of that credit card debt that's been weighing over you? What if you were able to replace your income and we were able to get you out of that job that is just sucking the life out of you right now? Right? So you have to tell them why it is they can't. The last thing I'm gonna share, and this is specifically whenever you've got an out of town leader coming into the area. Like, so Nashville, we've got several great leaders here, with the Pinnells and the Reeds and so many other champions. And now we've got the Parrs coming on top of that. There are going to be multiple $1 million per year earners in the room for the Cool Springs Nashville meeting that we have tomorrow night, right? So here's the thing. Forget AdvoCare for a second. I'll tell people, listen, Brother Billy, I know you are not interested in AdvoCare income. But let me ask you something. When is the last chance that you got to go to a free training hosted by multiple millionaires telling you how it is they became millionaires? I want you to think about that. There's so much value in getting to learn from people who earn a 7-figure income on an annual basis, and especially if there's multiple 7-figure earners in a room. There's so many meetings around the country now where there are 7-figure earners in the room. And so I want you to think about that. Sometimes we make this AdvoCare thing weird. If there was a multimillionaire real estate hotshot coming to town, I'd want to be in that room to learn how he made millions in real estate. So if you're not interested in AdvoCare, that's fine. You should come out and hear what they have to say anyway, because you might learn some things. Because the reality is, the differences between the ultra wealthy and the middle class is not we're AdvoCare distributors or not. The difference is how we think. And so if you can think differently, you can create different results. And what you're going to find, because the number one skill is to get people in the room for events, even if they go in there thinking, I'm not interested in advocate, the chances are, because what we have is so powerful, that they're going to hear something for themselves and they're going to decide that they want to be a part of what we have to offer as well. So just focus on doing whatever you need to do to get them in the room. I was sharing the story in our leadership call last night. We had Rick Lloyd come to town in Jacksonville about 6.5 years ago. We had about a $300 or $400 pay period that he came on a period close. It was a Tuesday night, did a meeting. We hadn't really ever gotten people in a room before, one or two here or there. We went from one or two people in a meeting room to we got 18 other bodies in the room besides me and Beth for that meeting. Getting 18 bodies in the room, what happened was we went from a $300, $300 or $400 pay period that period to the next two periods we qualified and pinned 3-star gold and earned a corporate incentive trip. You see how excited Daniel is about that? But so we took our income from a $300 or $400 check to a $1,600 and $1,700 check the next two periods like that, because we got people in the room. There's nothing more important. Do whatever you got to do. If you got to pick them up, if you got to carpool with them, that's fine. But tell them why they want to be there. It's not about flyers. It's not about Facebook posts. It's about specific direct phone calls and a compelling message. Why should they be there? If they hear that, they will find a way. If they have an excuse or a reason, sometimes those are very valid. That's fine. The thing I say is, I understand that. I appreciate that. Is there any way that you could do XYZ at another time? Is there any possible way that we can still get you in the room? Because I can't help but think, Mary, what if you got in the room Tuesday night, you heard this thing and saw this thing like we do, and we were able to help you start earning $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month? How drastically would that change things for you? Would it be worth 2 hours of your time? You guys are champions. Let's go out there and change the world.